Hello Zebra Herd and welcome back to Plants vs. Zombies Garden Warfare 2, and today we'll be going ahead and doing yet another themed solo ops video. This is our first one in I think a couple months, so it's definitely exciting to do one once again. This will be the Toxic Plants solo ops on Garden Ops, of course. If you guys don't know, this weekend was the Toxic Vanquish Community Challenge, and the community did a stellar job getting all 35 million vanquishes, so at the end of today's episode, we will definitely open up those chests and see what's inside. Hopefully we get some really cool stuff, but that'll be at the end. For now, we're gonna be going ahead into the RV and flying off to a round of solo ops and see how well we do. I won't be having a sunflower here to help me out because there's not a toxic sunflower, so I'll probably do a map, but what is the most toxic looking map? I would say none of them really. I will go ahead and do Zen Peak. We'll do, I think that since it's been a while since I've last played solo ops and we have no sunflower, I think it's okay that this time I do easy difficulty, right? All right then, let's go ahead and get started with the Toxic Plant themed solo ops. So there are actually a lot of really good toxic plants. Of course, we have the toxic Citron we'll start out with. I actually have him mastered, so it'll be fun to play him because I haven't played him in a long time, but on top of that, we'll be able to choose 3 other plants that are also toxic, which is good because I think there's only 3 other plants that are toxic. So we'll have ourselves, of course, the Druid Rose, who is a toxic variant. She'll be popping out right there. We have the toxic Pea, which is right, wait. Where is he? There he is right there. I don't know why I couldn't see him there. My eyes weren't working. Then we should have the toxic Chomper. As you can see, there's no toxic sunflower or toxic cactus, even though I really wish there was. So for right now, we'll go ahead and do the toxic Chomper as well. And we should be good to go. We can go anywhere we want. I really don't do solo ops too often on this map, so I think we'll stick with plant A. I think that's a decent little spot for it, so that will be nice and fun. Get on over here and get to planting. So yeah, we'll be doing toxic themed. I also wanted to ask you guys a question. I asked this in the Toxic Variant Community Challenge video, but I figured I'd re-ask it here. We have already done a video on the Toxic Zombie themed solo ops video, but I'm thinking I might redo it because in that time, Captain Squawks was added. Before it was just a Toxic Engineer, All-Star, and, or was it even All-Star? There was a scientist, and then a Super Brains, yeah, that's it. Engineer, Scientist, Super Brains, toxic variants. So I would love to hear if you'd wanna see it with those 3 again, but also on top of that, Captain Squawks, or if you're not interested. Love to hear your thoughts on it. But for right now, we'll go ahead and get some plant pots ready, but honestly, it ain't too big of a deal in easy difficulty, especially with all of this awesome choices we have. I mean, 2 of these characters are not mastered, and then 2 of them are. So I'll probably be doing mostly Pea Shooter and Toxic Chomper today, but they both should be fun. I played a bit of Toxic Pea in the last episode, so I won't do too much here, but I'll get started with it, because that'll be nice and fun. There we go, got rid of you. Looks like Toxic Citron's up to something down here. I mean, Chompers aren't always the best choice for solo ops videos, or solo ops in general, but they can be helpful if they're spraying, like this Toxic Chomper is. We'll be playing more Chomper in the next episode because we'll be showcasing that Chomper hat that was available in Rocks, or at least it was for me. So I'm gonna be showcasing that. Haven't showcased it yet. It's the only legendary hat I haven't showcased, and only one of the few legendary hats I didn't have. So I'm excited to finally have it. But yeah, focusing more on today's video. Out of these 4 characters, I still think that my favorite is the Toxic Citron. I really like his primary weapon. He's a very, very fun Citron. Especially compared to the other ones. They all play a little bit differently, but I sort of like the constant shot, or like, yeah, you know, he has like individually shots instead of it being a constant beam. So I think that's a little bit fun. But yeah, I haven't done some of these themed solo op videos in a little while, and I miss them. I definitely wanna do a bit more of them. I think there are a couple on my list I've been meaning to do that I just haven't done in a long time, so I'll definitely try to, you know, start those up a little bit more if you guys are interested. I even have the toxic looking goop. It's all green and icky. I mean, it's not actually toxic, it just sort of looks like it. I think it actually stops them like totally dead in their tracks, unlike the goop normally is just slowing them down a lot. This actually just totally stops them. Okay, so who can I get rid of here? You guys down here? Not quite, I totally missed. Come on, let's get him. But yeah, this is actually pretty easy for taking our brown coats, but it sounds like we got our first foot soldier. Here he is, here he is. So I should be able to take these guys out without too much of an issue. You just rocket jump, so I know I can take you out. Are you gonna rocket jump away? The Toxic Citron's pretty far out as well. We gotta be careful. And yum. All right, another perfect wave, I like it. I think that level 1 difficulty, maybe it's not so bad. And hey, as I say in like every themed solo ops video, maybe this time we'll get a super boss wave, because I never ever get it. All right, wave 3's coming up, send all my zombies. Oh, we want to crush them. Okay, let's see what you can do. A huge wave, stop the huge wave. Feels pretty classic, you know, like in PvZ1, it'll be like a huge wave of zombies are approaching. That's what this is, exactly. Okay, let's go ahead and goop you guys. That was good. Get rid of the little imps. The imps are actually way worse. Chomper's actually turning out pretty well so far. At least Toxic Chomper, because he's able to take care of a good group of guys. If there is anybody scary that pops up like an All-Star or I would say like a Super Brains, it is pretty easy to take one of them out immediately just with one gulp. The only problem then is that we're a little vulnerable afterwards, but that's okay. We should be able to make it work. Oh geez, a Rose, she's being chased down, I'll save you. Ah! Oh, hey, look at that, level up. Also some good experience for this guy, because any kind of experience I can get in a Chomper is good with me, because I just don't play Chompers very much. They're usually the characters I prefer to use the quest stars on, which I don't have any of right now, but maybe in some point we'll run into more. Maybe I'll unlock some more. I don't know if I have any quests right now that really relate to whatever I'm doing. No, basically the Citron one. Oh no, and get 500 vanquish with the primary weapon of a toxic variant. That's what we're doing right now, cool. So that one is actually one that's gonna give us 10 stars. That'll definitely be worth it. But I would love to hear what your favorite toxic variant is. I sort of talked about that a little bit in the last episode, but just in case you didn't watch that one. I mean, I have a couple of cool themed solo ops videos I've been wanting to do for a while. I know I did a variety plants solo ops video that did well. Basically, it was one plant of each type. So one fire, one toxic, one electricity, and one frozen. I haven't done that for the zombies yet, so I wanted to do that sometime soon as well. I have like a huge list of ones that I definitely think would be eventually fun to do. I don't think, no, I might have made a playlist featuring all my themed solo ops videos, but I definitely need to update it, so I'll try to do that before this video goes. I've been trying really hard to update all the Garden Warfare 2 playlists, because while we do a lot in this series, I think a lot of soldiers are on their way with this music, but I don't know. I think that I have like a bunch of playlists that feature smaller, different things that I've done in Garden Warfare 2, either it be, you know, zebra challenges, legendary hat showcases, legendary character showcases. So I have like smaller playlists just for if anybody's looking for anything specific. Because if you guys haven't noticed, we're about to hit 400 episodes in this series, which is just insane, but it's also really exciting. I mean, my second longest series is PvZ Heroes, which only has 100 something. It just broke episode 100 like last month. So, oh my gosh, it's crazy to think about. My series go on for a lot longer now than they did a couple years back before Garden Warfare 2 really released. I don't know. I would definitely jump from game to game a little bit more quickly, but now I just sort of like to play as much as I can of the games I really like. Like Splatoon 2, we are about to hit 40 episodes with that. It's pretty cool to think about, but we've been doing some really good progress in this solo op so far. We're already heading into wave 5, and we still got a little bit more to go, but it's good to see. I definitely want to try throughout 2018 to get a lot more of my, I guess, bucket list finished in Garden Warfare 2. Throughout 2018, like I said. Ooh, we got some money. That's good, can we get 2 more money? Oh, one more, can we get the jackpot? Come on! Oh yeah, we got ourselves the jackpot. So that's 1,500 coins right there. And can we get anything more? It would be cool if we could somehow get a double jackpot. Okay, a little bit of extra coins, another one. Come on, give me another one. Okay, not bad actually. Only one boss is no big deal. We can handle it on easy difficulty. And if things sort of get a little icky, we can of course move over to a pea shooter or the Druid Rose or the Toxic Citron. Maybe I'll try to play a little bit of everybody in this round while we face this boss, because I do want to play some of these other solo ops characters that we chose. It'd be weird if I chose them and never bothered to play with them, but sometimes I do that. Okay, let's go ahead and focus down the boss. I definitely want to play as the Toxic Citron. Let's slow you down, just like that. Really gonna hammer it down on you. I don't know where the pea shooter is, but the pea shooter could probably do the most damage to him, seeing how he has the sombrero bean, or just a bean. I always call it the sombrero bean when it's just a normal bean. I'm so sorry for doing that. I don't mean to make an improper explanation. Oh, hello, sir, you're all up in my face. Look at all this damage we can just do to him now. It's crazy, and he's done. Perfect, okay, we'll move over to the Toxic Citron if I can. There you go. Where are these zombies at? Get rid of you, get rid of you. Oh, I haven't done this in a while. I love the Toxic Citron, but gosh darn, I haven't played with them in the longest time. That's one of the things, some of my favorite variants I'm just awful with because I don't play them anymore. That's why I really hope that if there is a Garden Warfare 3, they sort of change it. Maybe there's something we could do to make it so that after you master a character, you know, there's more you can still do with them and it'll be worthwhile. I actually have some ideas about that I wanna make a video on. But regardless, back to what I was saying before Wave 5. I was saying that I have a lot of like a big bucket list of things I wanna complete in Garden Warfare 2 before the end of 2018. That way, if there is a new Garden Warfare game coming, which we've been talking about a lot recently, not just me and you guys, but the community in general, I can be ready for it. I don't wanna have to juggle both like constant Garden Warfare 2 and Garden Warfare 3 videos at the same time, you know? That'd be a little too much for me. But that's why I wanna be able to get all the characters mastered, and I wanna get all of my, you know, solo ops themed videos idea out there. I wanna be able to get all the legendary hats in the game. Luckily, I've gotten all of the characters, so I don't have to worry about doing that. I wanna also make sure, oh boy, can we, you guys are like constantly healing each other. Let's split this little family up, huh? There we go. No, you guys are still just right next to each other. You guys won't give up. I mean, it's sort of adorable, but at the same time, it's no good. I need it to stop. All right, we'll move back over to the Chomper now, because I just really need to get experience with this guy. We're level 2, almost level 3. I also wanna do, of course, a top 5 with every character. That would be a lot of fun. Oh, you can set up a teleporter there? Weird, didn't know you could do that. All right, I wish you could do this in the actual map. I guess that would be weird though, that wouldn't make any sense, so I don't know why I'd wish that. It just seems like it'd be cool. There you go, we destroyed it. And Geo would be a little bit more useful in these game modes that take place on this map. I wonder where they were teleporting in from. I guess on that side of the map, wherever they normally spawn in from is where the teleporter really starts. Anyways, should we bring in more plant pots? We still have these two over here. I'm sure they're getting some jobs done. It looks like we lost the tiniest little sliver of health for the garden health, but that's not a big deal. We'll be fine. How is this working? 97 out of 500. So we still have a lot more to go with that. I don't think we'll be getting that done here. But it'll help make a dent, and that's good. We're about 1/5 of the way through for that challenge, and that's good. Okay, so we got a whole bunch of these guys. That's cool. Because usually you don't get a wave. I thought I saw at least 2 more of them, but maybe I didn't. Maybe it was just that one. His camouflage is so good, I was seeing double. And the rest of my teammates are doing a very good job of taking them out. All I wanna do is help out, but they're all moving around too quick. Let's go over this way. Because I haven't been chomping with the Chomper, which is the most important feature that a Chomper has to offer. And I messed it up. Okay, yep, get June. We got like 3 archaeologists. A lot of interesting variants we're getting thrown at us right now. Like it feels like it's a themed round, but I don't think it is. I think it's just a round. Okay, that's fine. All right, we got wave 8 in a couple of seconds. So yeah, we're almost done already. This is great. I'm loving it. Okay, 3, 2, 1, and stay awake, no knockouts allowed. So if anybody gets knocked out, if any of you guys mess anything up here, I'll be furious. Watch me be the first one that gets knocked out. If we're super good with trying to make sure that nobody goes very far without getting vanquished, maybe none of our teammates will get knocked out. But first, let me dig on over there and eat you. Delicious. Because I think this guy was the one who fired a ZPG, so I don't have to worry about it. Ooh, got it. Okay, there's another one done. We also are getting pot vanquishes while we're doing this, which is awesome because that's just a little extra experience for things that were not present to get. You know, if it wasn't for the pot, you know, probably the other teammates would be getting it and that's just no experience for me, so I prefer the pot get it. Let's go ahead and get rid of all the heroes. You know, like if some of the bucket heads or normal brown coat zombies get away, that's not the biggest deal, but I wanna try to make sure I get rid of the soldiers, scientists, all the heroes, playable characters, I guess, because they give more experience. Speaking of which, where are they? Oh, I definitely wanna be the guy who gets rid of this because I can just do it more easily. So it's, oh wow, that actually didn't do as much as I thought it would do. All right, we can put another one out. There we go. And that got him. But I didn't get the experience for that one. Okay, thanks, game. All my work was not worth it. We'll go ahead and help with this last coffin zombie. That might have been a perfect wave. We'll have to see. Oh, wave complete. Not quite a perfect, but that's fine. We got 500 coins for the bonus objective, which is good. That's sort of a nice thing is that you do get extra coins, of course, for upping the difficulty in solo ops and in garden ops and graveyard ops in general, but it's of course also worth it to make it easier so that you can actually get those extra challenges done. But we're on wave 9, the second to last wave before we get our super boss wave, right? Right? I can only hope. A zebra can only dream. Oh, get the all-star for sure. He'll be a big pain. All-stars can really make it tough because they just take so much damage, they charge you, they do a ton of damage if you let them combo you with the tackle and then the imp hunt. It's no good. So I'm glad to be able to get rid of him. I'm sure there are more on the way very soon. These guys are all bumping into each other, which is weird. But if they stay all grouped up like they are, I can definitely get some work done on them. So get rid of you. And then these guys, oh, I didn't really mean to do that. I'd chomp this down or chew it up. There we go, there we go, there we go. Because it does basically full damage to him because it just goes right through the door. That's very helpful. Okay, so I've done what I can back here. It looks like there's a mech wreaking some havoc, which I do not appreciate. I'm gonna try to get this dude. Gotcha. Oh no, this will just eat his door. That's not what I wanted. So note to self, don't eat those guys, because it's not worth it. There we go, Goopya, you're stuck. Now I can really lay on that damage. There we go, wave complete. Very, very cool. So that is some awesome, awesome stuff. We're now almost level 4. You know, it's not a ton of experience, but compared to what it could have been, which is nothing because I don't play the Toxic Chomper at all, you know, that's pretty good. I'm glad to get it. And I'm sorry if I'm just playing the Toxic Chomper. It's just a matter of, you know, he's what I need experience for the most. But here we go. Can we get triple disco zombie? No, come on. Oh, wow, that's fine. So we'll probably play a variety of characters now, just see if we can't get ourselves these bosses taken out a little more easily. But yeah, this was a pretty big success. We might have been able to take on normal difficulty, but it's also, you know, the difficulty jumps actually quite a lot, if I remember correctly. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Got it. And of course, I'm always all ears if you guys have any specific solo ops themed videos you wanna suggest. I'm always listening for that kind of stuff. Keep in mind that you might wanna check out the playlist first to see if there's any I've already done that you might want to check out first before you know, request them. All right, let's try to take care of Disco Zombie dude here, because I think the robot imp won't show up right away. I don't think this did any damage to him. I guess it stuns him for a tiny bit, which can be pretty good. And we can just lay down the damage. Honestly, she has some really good fire rate. All right, keep doing it, keep doing it. Oh, he's shooting like crazy. Slow him down, slow him down. Nice, we got him. All right, let's move over here. And we got tons of stuff happening. Got it, got it, got it. Oh my gosh, crazy, crazy stuff. Try to get you. Oh, oh. Nice. And then we got the little porta potty zombie. You're going down too, sir. Don't you worry. We're gonna take you out. I don't know why I'm just playing as the Druid Rose right now, but honestly, it's just a lot of fun. I can see why I mastered her. Come on, come on. Boom, slow it down. Oh, got it, cool. So, what else are we doing with here? Let me move over to the Toxic Citron. I have a lot of fun with this guy. Whoa, here's the mech boss thing. Let's see if we can't block some damage with our shield. That would be good, and that would help me with that other quest. So I just haven't been doing much. I've just sort of been doing some cleanup duty with the Rose over there so that those zombies are, yeah, those zombies aren't like overwhelming us. How about the pew shooter though? I can't switch to him right now apparently. Right here. So, yeah, he's good to go. We took care of this boss this way last time. I'm sure it'll work just fine this way, this time. We do a lot of damage to him when we actually point at his head. No, you ruined it. Have a chili bomb. Chili bean. You know, it didn't do any damage. Come on, there we go. Boss wave complete. So all we need to do now, of course, is get the heck out of here. We need to find wherever, what's his face? Crazy Dave here is going to put his RV in. I'm on my way. Good, good, good. Where are you gonna go? Landing zone is this way. Okay, cool. And there are some zombies spawning already that we'll have to be aware of. Hopefully all of the, no, leave her alone. You monsters, don't go that way, don't go that, please keep going this way. I might have to turn and play as her in a moment because I think she's gonna get herself into a fair amount of trouble and that won't be no good. So yeah, we're gonna go ahead and try to switch to her right now. There we go. And then move it, move it, move it. Come on, got it. We can spawn something in here. Nothing crazy, nothing crazy. We'll just do the toxic shroom. I probably should have only done whatever this is, the toxic bloom shroom. Probably should have only done that when it comes to plant pots. Didn't think about it. Oh wow, it happens, it happens. What's most important, of course, is that we played with toxic variants for this themed video, and things turned out pretty decent. Of course, whenever you have a themed solo ops without a sunflower or any kind of healing focused character, it can be a little bit difficult, but I think we did fairly well. I go to find nobody with that one. How do you land this thing? You have to press the land button. Sure, it's there somewhere. Just have to look hard enough. Okay, 6 more seconds. I'm the one with the lowest health, so I'm just gonna keep jumping around. Maybe I'll go into ethereal mode. I actually don't know if that'll cancel out being able to be sucked up. Probably not, but I don't wanna find out the hard way, but there we go. All 4 of our toxic variants made it out on the other side, which is just fantastic. I'm super glad we were able to do that, and that is yet another themed solo ops video all completed. How many coins did we get for that one? Hopefully a good amount, but probably not too many. Actually not bad, 21,000, 22. Not bad at all, I'll take it. So there we have it. There was our themed solo ops video for the day, playing all sorts of toxic variants, and now we're gonna roll on over this way and unlock these chests. Like I said, the community did an awesome job before I could even find time to earn up more vanquishes. The community was able to get the 35 million. They were able to do it, you know, before we got, you know, done with today's episode, so I only had about 200 before. Whatever I had at the end of last episode, that's what I had when the community did it. So we'll go ahead and open up all of these chests, you know, just to say a big old thank you to the community. I'll showcase what we get. I mean, I always do, but it also gives us, of course, a couple coins, which is helpful. And now my focus really, heading into next week, is just to earn up as much coins as we possibly can to buy more things for Ruck, so I'm really excited for all this. Good stuff is happening in the world of Garden Warfare. Let's see if I can't, that's probably a bad way to do it. Oh well. We'll roll our way over to this one since it's slightly closer. And we'll see what we get inside. There should be a special item, and then I don't remember what the other two were. Probably some coins in the yellow community pack, usually is. 25,000, nice. In the blue community pack, there'll probably be some like pack of items, so looks like it. No, okay, I guess there's a couple golden gem repeat kind of items, but mostly some decent stuff. We got the gold fly tape, gold parrot pieces, gem future scatters, orthodontist stream, that's new. Silver jousting set, rocket bot, and silver rock on. So I guess there was a couple repeats in there, but I got a new item, which is awesome. And then finally, the red community pack should give us a special item. It is the Beware of Dog special hat. That sounds really cool. I'm gonna go check that out right now. I would love to hear about which special hat you got, because it seems like there's a lot of those. They aren't quite legendary, but they're like the next step down because they have some kind of special thing to them. Some of them are a little animated, some of them are not, but overall, they're pretty cool. They don't usually have like an animated Vanquish kind of thing. They're just like, you can see his little eyes are moving in there. You know, that's the animation right there, but that's really cool because normal hats don't usually have that all too much. So there we go, there is our brand new hat to celebrate the finishing of the community challenge. You guys did fantastic, I'm so proud of you. And with that being said, thank you guys so much for watching today's episode of Plants vs. Zombies Garden Warfare 2. If I just put a video, make sure you comment Poison Zebra so that you've watched to the end of the you are a zebra-tastic viewer. Check out more episodes like this one on your screen right now or by subscribing to join the Zebra Herd. Either way, thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you next time, bye-bye.